All right, Mr. Miyagi style. Okay, guys, this is a viewer request. I had a gentleman who is asking me to do some testing on macro shots with these lenses right here. So I have 4 lenses to test out, and the adapters I made for the lenses are the close-up lens. So I have a +4 and a +10. And I'm going to take it one step further to show you that you can do effective macro shooting with this camera, the Go Ultra. So hopefully this will help the gentleman that asked me. I think this is what you're looking for. I'm going to use this instruction here as an example because there's large text, medium text, and there's tiny text on here as well. And you'll see in here with the Go Ultra, I'll have 2. So I'll have the from the above shot, and I'm going to have the shot from the actual Go Ultra, and you'll see the quality in terms of or how these lenses compare. So I'll start off with the +4, and I'm going to turn this on here. Now I'm not going to fix the lens on here just because I'm going to try 4, so I don't want to keep taking it off and unscrewing it and popping it on and off. If you look at the camera, it's relatively blurred out, especially the smaller text. You can't really even see the smaller text on here. Let me just tilt this down a little bit here. So you can see a little bit better. Okay. So we're going to put the lens right over. This is a +4 only, remember. And I'm about, I would say probably about maybe 5 or 6 inches from the actual pamphlet to the camera. And I'm going to put the lens right over the lens part. And I'm going to move it closer too so you can see where it's actually clear. So it's pretty clear there, right? Right about there. So I'm going to remove the lens. And you'll see it blur out. And this is only a +4, guys. Now the smaller text you can't really see just because it's so tiny. And we'll get to that later on with the other lenses. So I'm going to try it again. So relatively clear right about, I would say right about there. It's hard for me to tell on the small screen on here. So I'm going to move that. You can tell, I can tell it's blurring out. And it just the lens makes it a little bit clearer. Okay. So we're going to remove that. This is the +4. And this is the one that I was using for the Titan Toddler. And I think it's the same lens. They may be using the Titan Toddler lens as actually a, they call it a micro lens, but it's actually a macro lens. And I think it's a +8 from the looks of it, because the +10 looks a little bit clearer because it's really close to the face when you're doing the actual camera shooting mode with the Titan Toddler. But here's the 10, so I'm up this close again. Okay, I'm gonna put the lens up. So let's get to a clear spot. Right about, so I'm really close right now. So this brochure, move my camera here, sorry. So this brochure is now, I would say, probably about 2 inches. It's pretty clear. Small text, still a little bit tough to read. I keep touching this camera and moving it, sorry guys. Okay. So how's that look? That's pretty clear, right? So about 2 inches, I would say 2 to 3 inches from the camera. I'm gonna move with the lens. So you see how blurred that is? So I'll move the lens back. There you go. That's pretty clear right there, as I can see from the display. So I'm doing my best here. Just bear with me, guys. I'll move the lens away. Yeah, that product overview is blurred out from what I can see. So is the 20 max on the top, the main title. See how clear that is now? Okay, so that's a +10. So this is pretty close for the Titan Toddler feature to work with. Because the Titan Toddler feature is, when you mount it on the cap in the front, is about, I would say, probably about 4 to 5 inches from your face. So as you can see on my sample that I did, Titan Toddler is pretty clear. Actually, I think it looks actually a little bit tad clearer than the one that you get with the kit. So I'm thinking maybe that's a +8 lens. I could be wrong, it doesn't really say. But they sell that lens separately as a micro, quote unquote, macro lens. So, but anyways, we'll move on to the next one. So this is where the big difference comes in with these guys right here, these big guys. Okay, this is a big dive wet lens, and this is a +15 as opposed to a +10 over there. Okay, so I'm going to put this right over here. Now, Here's the trick with these ones. Once you get to this kind of a lens, what you're going to get is you're going to get that bubble effect. You see how that bubble effect is? So it's kind of weird that it does that, right? Just because of the lens itself. But look how clear that is. Like I'm about 2 inches, maybe less than 2 inches from the actual preview, or from the actual camera itself. Now here's a trick with these kind of lenses. Because you can see the border, what you need to do is you need to put it into clarity zoom. So this is 2x clearance, and now you'll see that the borders are gone. Okay, and I can move that quick closer. See how clear that is? I'm literally about, I would say about 1.5 inches. But look at the small text. Look at the main text, main title, the second title, but look at the tiny text now. You can actually read it now. Right? So I would say about 1.5 inches. I'll move up, and you can read the small text at the bottom. The trick to this is not to see the border, is you have to put in clarity zoom, and this goes the same with the photo mode. This works exactly the same as the photo mode. I did this test with the Ace Pro 2. There you go. So the answer to the question of that gentleman, yes, you can do macro with the Ultra very easily, as long as you have the adapter and the right lens. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next one, which is the flagship lens that I have. This guy is amazing. Like some of the macro shots I've taken with this lens, with the Ace Pro, it's unbelievable. Like this thing is heavy. It's probably like 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. It's just all glass. So this one, if you look closer, I'm literally, I would say, I don't know if you can see on the camera on the very top view. I keep moving the camera again. Sorry guys. Okay, see how close I am at the very top? I'm literally about 1/2 inch from the lens. So unfortunately you don't get too much light because it's blocking out a lot of light. But look how clear that is. You can actually see even the texture of that paper. So this is a serious macro lens. This is a +18 diopter. See how clear that is? Can you guys see it? Look at the texture of the paper. You can actually see more detail. Okay. Yeah, get some light in there so you can actually see this. Look at that. You can actually see the back side. It's almost transparent. Move that camera so now you can see it without the lens. Okay, this is, don't forget, this is clarity zoom ×2. I'll move that lens back. Look at that, guys. That's incredible. So I hope that answered your question. If you want to do macro mode, you can use the +10 to get about a 2 inch, maybe 1.5 inches close to the subject and get a good clear shot. With the we saw that with the +15 you can get about 1 inch, and then with the +18 you can get about 1/2 inch. Now if you're shooting live subjects, you know, like underwater, that's probably too close. You're gonna scare it away. I would stick with maybe a +10, between a +10 and a +15, and go from there. I hope that helps the viewer that was asking for this, and let me know if there's anything else, if I did what you needed me to do. But yes, you can do macro shots with the Go Ultra, and it's very easily done if you have the right lens and if you have the adapter with it. So anyways, guys, gals, we'll talk to you soon. Hope this helps. See you guys on the flip side. Ciao.